Yo, what is up YouTube? And I'm back and I'm here to bring you guys with the best starter 4 animations. That includes the dunks, the drill moves, and the jump shots. And yes, I did say jump shots plural. I don't have one jump shot for you guys. I got 3 amazing jump shots. Even if you're not starter 4 yet, I got you guys with the starter 3 and under SIGs, the animations, and a starter 3 jump shot. Now guys, this is not my main build. I'm only on this build because that has a higher ball handle and it unlocks Steve Francis, which you get as starter 4. As always, guys, appreciate all the love you guys been showing me. Let's get 100 likes on this video, man. 100 likes in 24 hours, and I got you with a back-to-back daily upload. As you guys can see, this build that I'm going to be doing this little video on has a 97 ball handle. Okay, so here are the animations that I'm running right now. In my jump shot, you guys can see I have KPJ on. Guys, you guys know you unlock Kevin Porter Jr. and Patty Mills when you hit starter 4. Me personally, I prefer Kevin Porter Jr. And when it comes to layup style, I would say go with Trae Young dribble style if you're a guard. Obviously, I don't have a high layup on either of my builds, but I think that's the best dribble style. If you don't have either, I'm assuming you have at least 77 driving layup, so go with Derrick Rose. I think Derrick Rose is pretty decent if you ask me. Then for the dribble pull-up, the only thing you really unlock that's worthwhile is Devin Booker. I still personally think normal 2 is the better fade, but I mean, I loved Devin Booker last year, but normal 2 wasn't in the game last year, so I'm gonna still rock normal 2. And when it comes to the spin jumper, everything else, the hop jumper, I'm leaving it all the same. A lot of you guys ask me what my spin jumper is. You guys see me do it quite a bit. So here's my spin jumper. It is only pro. It's very simple. With the dribble style, all you get is De'Aaron Fox, and even though it had a lot of hype going into the year, Darius Garland still clears, I'd say. I don't think I'll ever be trying De'Aaron Fox. Now here is what everyone loves about starter 4 is Steve Francis when it comes to dribble moves. Guys, you guys know my main build only has a 93 ball handle, so I do not have the luxury of using Steve Francis, but lucky enough, you do unlock De'Aaron Fox and you only need an 89 ball handle, and it's just as good as it's been in the past year. If you guys are new here, I had a 93 ball handle last year and I used De'Aaron Fox. I never used Steve Francis at all last year except for on one build, and I didn't think it was that important, but obviously last year you guys had L2 cancel and stuff like that, so it's not as important. I do think Steve Francis is more important to have this year than it was last year, but obviously guys, I still think you could do without it because dribbling just isn't that good in general. Now, I believe the only thing that I changed is De'Aaron Fox. Here I used to have Kobe White, I'm pretty sure, and then everything else is the same. Where's the crossover move? Crossover mode, De'Aaron Fox. Guys, when you hit starter 4, this is the best animation that you get as starter 4. Better than any jump shot, better than any dunk animation. This is the best move. It gets you like past the defender. It's like John Wall from last year because it's the same how it was last year. So like De'Aaron Fox is the same kind of animation that it was last year. Like every other animation kind of like got nerfed into the ground when it comes to crossovers, but De'Aaron Fox is still very good. So if you're like an ISO player, you 100% need this if you're going to try to get to the rim. And then everything else you could get within like being under a starter 4, like not having starter 4 animations at all. Everything else I'm pretty sure you can get. When it comes to the dunks, you guys can get Michael Jordan's signature dunk. I absolutely hate this dunk. I spoke about this in one of my other videos, that Michael Jordan has been terrible for so many years, and if you guys want to know my explanation because of that, I recommend you go watch that video. And if you guys want to know what the best dunks are for every single build, like driving dunk, like low driving dunk, high driving dunk, medium driving dunk, I recommend go watching this video right here. I go literally over everything you could think of when it comes to dunking, so if you haven't watched that video already, I highly recommend it. And of course you get quick drops as well, but I honestly think Russell Westbrook is better than quick drops this year. Quick drops are not as fast as they used to be in his glory days. Now for the main attraction, guys, I got you guys with the starter 4 jump shots, but before we get into those, I'm going to give you guys my starter 3 and under jump shot, and it's Peyton Pritchard base. I think I'm like one of the only people hyping up the Peyton Pritchard base. Absolutely chicken. If you use rhythm shooting, it's even better, and you want to have it like right on the push. 65 35 Kendrick Nunn. You probably don't see Kendrick Nunn a lot, but it absolutely speeds the hell up out of your jump shot, so I definitely recommend putting that on like a slower type of base so you'll speed up to get that A+ speed. Now for my Patty Mills jump shot, guys, I am not a huge fan of Patty Mills. I'm using the same uppers that I used last year. Patty Mills was probably the best jump shot ever created on NBA2K, any 2K that ever existed. 2K25 Patty Mills is probably the best jump shot of all time, and this is the same blending that I use. It feels the same. I think it feels great. It doesn't hit like it used to, man. You do miss a lot of wide open shots. Timings change on the shot drastically compared to others. I even would say Peyton Pritchard is better than Patty Mills if you ask me. But of course, being the TikToker that I am, you guys know I love a good aesthetically pleasing jump shot, and Patty Mills is just that. Like if you want an extremely visually appealing jump shot, you 100% go with a Patty Mills. It looks 10 times better than KPJ in every way possible. And like I'm being 100% sincere, I'm being so transparent when I tell you guys Patty Mills is doinky. No other way you look at it. Like yeah, in the clips it looks good, and in the clips it looks beautiful, but the thing is it's not gonna win you games as KPJ will. Like I'm telling you guys, there's nothing I wanted more than to use Patty Mills and it being the best jump shot again, like how it was last year, but it's simply just not the case. Like if I'm missing wide open shots with rhythm timing, like I missed a wide, that was my last straw with Patty Mills. I missed a wide open shot for game rhythm shooting, and we ended up losing the game, and that shit angered me so much that I had to try KPJ. And then I put on KPJ and I absolutely never looked back. I got on my 99 3 ball with KPJ and I just, it's like I don't miss. You guys know that I said Peyton Pritchard is probably the best base when it comes to shooting standstill rhythm shooting, but KPJ now takes the cake. The visual cue on KPJ with rhythm shooting is absolutely insane, and unfortunately with all the backlash that rhythm shooting's been receiving, it is banned from wagers. You guys know I do a lot of wagers on this channel, but even with that, I refuse to turn my back on rhythm shooting. If I'm ever playing stage, I'm playing for fun, I'm gonna be rhythm shooting. If I'm playing for the money, then I will have to be using my button. So guys, now that I've gone over all of the new animations that you get from hitting starter 4, let's get into some new combos that you can do at starter 4 that are absolutely overpowered. Like with the way shooting is right now with the rhythm shooting and with the new starter 4 jump shots, KPJ and all that, how good I'm shooting, I honestly don't want them to touch shooting at all. As you guys know, I've been talking about in my past videos that are going to be dropping a heavy patch when season 2 comes, and I guarantee you they're going to flip this whole game on its back. It's going to be almost unrecognizable, like gameplay wise. I think the best of the best players finally learn how to hit all their standstill shots consistently, but like guys, fades, they have to do something about it. If they don't do something about fades soon, bro, it's just like there's gonna be no skill gap this whole year and the game's gonna be cooked and it's not gonna last. Alright guys, so now that I went over all of the new starter 4 animations, I'm gonna go through some combos that you can pull off with the new animations. First and foremost, let's talk about Steve Francis. If you guys have played any 2K guard related at all, you guys know how to do the Steve Francis spam. And if you don't know how to do that, I'm not going to give you a huge tutorial, but it's basically you just go left, right. I'm pretty bad at it because I literally think it's pointless. It's like kind of hard to like, it's not that hard, but it's like sometimes I mess it up. So it's just like, you're basically just going left, right, standing still. And the reason why I don't advocate for this is you guys can see how fast I lost all my stamina. I'm the biggest advocator of never doing standstill dribbling. I think it's the dumbest thing ever like created. I just like, I don't understand all the people that like try to give you dribble tutorials and they're not even moving, they're not even going anywhere, and it's not gonna do anything for you. And for that reason is why I say you're gonna be just fine with De'Aaron Fox, because being able to do this in one spot, it's not gonna get you threes. That going left, right, that's what's gonna get you threes. Like, even though a lot of people don't like it and they don't find it visually appealing, that's what's going to get you baskets at the end of the day. So now I'm going to put on De'Aaron Fox signature size up just so I can show you that there's basically almost no difference. And then take a look at the left, right. Is there really that much of a difference between this and Steve Francis? Not really. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, the standstill spam with De'Aaron Fox is kind of popped, but I mean, you're not going anywhere with Steve Francis, so there's no point in even complaining. Like, if you're not going left, right, you're not going anywhere, you're not going to get wide open on anyone half decent. So that whole spiel about spam, momentum, whatever, chainment, BS, bro, get the hell out of here with that. You're not doing nothing with that against anyone good. Now look, I'm not telling you guys that De'Aaron Fox is better than Steve Francis. I'm going to sit here and tell you guys Steve Francis is better than De'Aaron Fox, but is it worth the extra attributes to get Steve Francis? I would say no. You could do the job easy with just De'Aaron Fox signature size up, and I definitely think De'Aaron Fox is better than Trae Young. So if you're not starter 4 yet, and you're not 95 ball handle, don't sweat it, bro. You'll be just fine with De'Aaron Fox. Now let's talk about the next move, guys. If you guys want a full dribble tutorial, go ahead and watch this video right here. And I'm also gonna have it in the top right, so you can click it right there. If you guys want to watch a beginner type of dribble tutorial, watch that. It's got a lot of my best combos in it that you guys will see me do on stream and in the videos. But for now, for this video, I'm just showing you guys the new stuff. Now for the next move, that is the best move. Like I'm telling you guys right now, hands down hand on the Bible. This is the best move in the game right now, and you need to put it in your bag. And I'm sorry to break it to you, there's some requirements that you need to do this move. One of those requirements is stop being terrible and play with a popper. Don't play with a booty butt inside. Stop playing with insides when you're in the stage, bro. It's corny. Stop playing like that. This move won't work if you're playing with insides, because you do have to have some sort of like rim running threat in order to do this move. Now I have the 2K Twitter community in a bit of an uproar over this post. I posted this about 4 days ago. I said the Koz hop is back. If you guys aren't new here, you guys might remember me doing this move last year. I call it the Koz hop. Obviously I'm trolling it. I don't expect to get any type of notoriety over something like this, that a move that a lot of people do. I just do it because I know it'll get views. Me calling it the KozWrld op is the difference between me getting 270k views versus like 20k views. So essentially what it is a push cross into a Zach LaVine hop back. Pretty simple. You guys take 2 or 3 rim runs and you hit that lockdown with that hop back off the push cross. He's not going to know what hit him. He's facing the complete wrong direction, and you're going to have a wide open shot every time. Now I'm going to say, in my defense, I did try to claim this jump, like this kind of move last year. I called it the Koz hop again, and a lot of people did call it the Koz hop. It's not well known, but like when they did call it that, it was kind of like in a troll type of way, but it is what it is, bro. I was one of the only people using De'Aaron Fox crossover last year, and of course it's the best crossover this year, so it's not getting the same type of like treatment that it did last year when I called it the Koz hop, because I was the only one using De'Aaron Fox last year, and everyone was using John Wall. But now that everyone's using De'Aaron Fox, you know how it is. People don't want to give me my flowers. Now obviously guys, I don't want you guys running around and like acting like I told you guys to call it that. You call it what you want, but here's how you do it. Basically, if you guys don't know how to do a push cross, you need to be holding right trigger running up the court, and you just flick up on the right stick. You just flick straight up. Ball could be in either hand, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to do it on the left side just to make sure. So yeah, just flick up on the right stick while holding right trigger. You do have to be past half court, because if you are behind half court and you do it, you will get the blowout dribble like that. So, and then the Zach LaVine hot back, all you got to do is hold right trigger, let go of everything else, and then flick down on the right stick. Very simple, and it's very easy to rhythm shoot off of. Now you get that in your bag. A lot of people had a lot of issues with this last year when I was trying to teach people how to do it. There is a lot of timing that goes into it. If you guys mess up the timing, you will lose the ball. You will get plucked. You will get back tipped almost every time by a lock who's paying attention, because you'll get this awkward drill move straight into the dude, and you'll be absolutely cooked. So what you want to do is, if you're on the right side of the court, you want to do the crossover, go into your left, let go of everything, and then like that. I did it a little delayed, so it's not going to be back to the 3-point line. You're going to want to do it right before you cross the 3-point line, so when you do the hop back, it takes you back to the 3-point line. So you push cross and then hop back to the 3-point line. And the reason why I say ball in your right hand when you're on the right side of the court is because Zach LaVine is very prone to getting blitzed. If you have the ball in your right hand, like say like this, I'm on the right side of the court. I'm gonna get the ball in my left hand. It's kind of difficult with all this like rhythm dribbling crap. So the ball's in my left hand, and then I do the push cross like that, and then I do the Zach LaVine. The defender's gonna be on my left side, so if you do that Zach LaVine hop back into the dude like that, you will lose the ball almost every time the lock reaches. So that's why I'm saying you got to pay attention to what side of the court you're on, because you will lose the ball. So you're on the left side, you want to push cross into your right hand, then hop back. So like your defender will be on your right side. So when you do hop back and the ball's in your right hand, you'll hop back this way and you'll never get plucked off of it. Now you guys probably understand why I said you cannot be playing with the inside to do this. You need a popper, because obviously the center, the lockdown is just going to let you run to the paint. If you have an inside center on your team, he's going to expect his center to pick up. So if you have a popper on your team, the center can't really full out sell out for you, so the lockdown is going to try to play your rim run to an extent. So yeah, that's one of the main moves I got in my bag right now. You guys want to see the other moves that I have in my bag? Of course guys, go watch my other YouTube video where I talked about like dribble combos, my guard academy, as well as my dribble tutorial video. Now guys, that brings us to the end of the video, and if you guys enjoyed the video and you used any of my animations in my jump shot, anything like that, I think I'm entitled to a like. So go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're feeling generous, hit that subscribe button, hit those noti bells on. Comment down below what you liked about this video and what type of video you want to see next. But as for my next video guys, I got a W-ass wager for you guys. I wagered eyeball KP. He's been known as one of the best lockdowns for many years. You guys probably know of him. And yeah, it's gonna be a good ass wager. So yeah, that's gonna be my next video, and I'll see you guys then.